All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. The Lord said, confession good for the soul. So right now,
all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. And shot call to be known with them niggas letting shots off. Either that or the right hand to the top dog. Funny how we see vanity, not the lives lost. Can't be focused on a life that's hopeless. Out there pumping, not knowing the Lord will kill you for that hocus pocus. Used to roll with niggas that cook dope with weaponry. Same ones claim they love you. I had your life in jeopardy. And I know my mother wants success for me. But that G should take a girl straight to ecstasy. Remember running with bruh, even though we did the wrong thing. My life would've been a lot different if I fell up under Rob's wing. Was too sincere for a wicked game. Shame the Lord's name. Now we afflicted with pain. All I ever wanted was to be respected by stand-up niggas. Not knowing that them handcuffs custom made the face. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. I ain't lying, I was close to dying. Knew I wanted to live, but I wasn't trying. I was defiant, not knowing that this ain't how we live. This just how they design it. Cause when you in them streets, you get more endemic. They don't tell you gonna be on papers and on restrictions. My father said a hard head to make a soft ass. I didn't care, I wanted fear when I walked past. In a place where a black man's blood is cheap. I thank the Lord for the day I was on 8th Street. Pissing in the cup, back and forth to court. Found the DC school, I swear it felt like I cried on that fucking porch. The Lord said, my sheep, they ain't hear my voice. Asked me why I'm UPK, I told them I ain't have a choice. They said God ain't 50-50 and what's gonna come to pass. The Lord called me out the world and I started running fast. All I wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. Go ahead. All I wanted was to be a gangster. It's UPK until it hit the fan. I want power and a throne, nigga, fuck them grams. All I wanted was to be a gangster, but I was real as a righteous man. And now got the upper hand, gotta promote this brand. Correct whole multitudes until they all understand. If I can't get that crown, Lord, then put me in the hands of someone more mighty, make me this hit man. Reminiscing on the pain that was felt. Shit, I was in the jam. Shit, I needed help. But Swan was locked up in the judge put man on the shelf. Had me crying cause it felt like I was left by myself. All I wanted was to impress niggas with my grinding. Now I ain't trying to prove shit to nobody but Muhammad. Cause most these niggas lie, pump smoke. One time for the most high, he made me a cutthroat. Cause all I ever wanted was to smash my opponents. Stacking cash, not knowing it wouldn't last. Dear God, I hope you accept my atonement. Cause all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was a gangster. Decisions that I made before the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger.
Start the Sabbath service.
All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was a gangster. Decisions that I made before the Lord's anger.
Josiah. Oh, so like you said, Josiah. It's Josiah, right? Correct. On side. You say Josiah. Banya Howard. Banya Sha'ala. So go ahead and say that.
Josiah.
Banya Howard. Banya Sha'ala. And then you'll go. And then you'll say Yahweh Shmi Shabbat.
Josiah, Banya Howard.
Y'all Banya Howard. Banya Sha'ala.
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Brakatah.
Y'all Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Brakatah. All right, and then you'll come up. So like y'all forgot to use the stick. No sweat. What's that?
Damn right, I'm a UPK nigga. Straight out of 1 West, no contest. We the best to the niggas that's living, trying to contend with the stress. Going through the test, no access, cause you oppressed slaves. Niggas is dying off in waves. Living in dirt, now it's a grave. Niggas over the bodies of those that you paid. America's killing us, saying they fearing us. Put the drugs in the hood, now my niggas delirious with a gun in my face. Or because of my race, click, boom, flash. For some skittles to murder my ass. Like a sheep to the slaughter, heart beating harder and harder. Baptized with these words, never dipping in water. So now we pray to the Father. Give strength to the Father that's looking for the marauders. That's fucking taking our daughters, nigga. It's wartime. Lights up, nigga, showtime. Got the green light on that ass, yeah, dope time. Either boot up, shut up, but get your ass up. Cause we ain't got time to be playing this all fucked up America. Heaven for the thief, hell for the slave. Reaping what you sow, meaning giving back what you gave for a clean slate. You try to imitate, you was always fake. America, every city, state, this is your fate. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America.
On the timeline,
What
giving
about
them
you?
to expose the intricacies of the vibe. Doing my right shit, but getting lit is a pastime. So in a minute, pass out. I hope you get it. If you didn't, you can crash fine. Can I simply
Lord's Prayer, Abanawa, Bashmaya, Warash, Ayah, Shubka, Yahweh, Walafika, Babaa, Ratazaka, Ayah, Asha, Barataza, Kawa, Ayah, Bashamayam, Nathan, Lanawa, Lakam, Paul, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kawawapnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kawawapyanawa, Walaa, Kabaayanawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Awahala, Wahakaparaf, Lahalalium, Aban.
to America?
Our
Father,
art in heaven.
start in heaven. I will be thy name.
You about to see famine in this place. You think them fires in California is bad? That's just the beginning of what the Lord is about to do.
Give us this day daily bread. Give us our debts. Give our debt to them. It is not temptation, but deliver us from evil. Find the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. So be it.
Because your day is coming. Your day is coming.
Uncock the power. Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Babakusha, Nathalanawa, Akak, Larpa'a, Kamalaka, Wakal, Marawa, Akak, Lathahar, Amatazarium, Akak, Lahakwium, Amakyum, Akak, Arakawath, Amatala, Lagarshan, Bashim, Yahushai, the water. Aman.
This is what he said in the English.
All my niggas right.
Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua,
Name Yahushua.
please give us the power.
Please give us
the power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
Name Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Yahweh, Bless Israel. Yahweh. Hashem Yahweh Shah. Barak Lanawa. Washarala. Wayah. Wayah. Zarparium, Barak, Rapa'ah, Magan, all of Israel.
All of Israel. So you basically say the names that you want to see displayed.
You was never on the block, you ain't never dodged a knock. You ain't never fought another crew holding down the park. You ain't swam with the shark, you ain't wrestled with the gators. You was never fucking popping, you ain't got no fucking haters. Niggas like you make me watch out for the traitors.
All of Israel.
When you around some real niggas, mind your behavior. I will beat a nigga ass, then I'm laughing like I'm jaded. Get your fucking mind blown like a cartridge on a Sega. Niggas want attention, they don't want the war though. Talking all that shit, but you got a glass jaw, ho. They never deliver. They got that DiGiorno. This that Walking Dead flow. I eat a torso. You ain't the same man once you off the microphone. You ain't never fighting bone. You ain't never had a scar. You a certified pussy, so don't make me
all of Israel.
I'm a certified prophet, respected like the word of God. Cause you ain't got the heart, nigga. You ain't got the heart. You ain't got to finish any beef that you start. You ain't never been a soldier, little nigga. Play your part. Claiming that you'll spark when you ain't got the heart. Cause you niggas ain't built like that.
All of Israel.
Around talking like a thug when you gon' bust a slug. Man, niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't. Cause man, blood'll get spilt like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge.
All the brothers and sisters in prison.
Like that. Cause niggas get killed like that.
All of Israel.
When you ain't built like that.
All of Israel.
Like a thug when you gon' bust a
all of Israel.
Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the
Hashem Yahweh Shai. The water. Aman.
This is what the prayer that we send them for our love.
But they talking to the
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless us in Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, and protect.
All of Israel.
All of Israel.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahwariam, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'aim, Ya'awa, Asha, Shemayim, Warataza, Ayatan, Namawat, Wagalyaka, Ayanawam, Shamar, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Yashimar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yamyadka, Yahwamam, Ashamash, La'ah, Lakaka, Wayarak, Yala, Yahweh, Yashmarka, Makal Rai, Yashamar, Af, Napashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaatka, Wabawatka, Ma'atha, Wa'id, Awalam.
This is what we said. I will lift up my eyes.
Lift up my eyes.
Unto the hills. From whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh.
Help coming from Yahweh.
Made heaven and earth.
Made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He will not suffer thy
foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold.
he that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Neither slumber nor sleep.
Neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
How is thy keeper?
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
How is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand?
sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by
Nor
day,
the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
How shall preserve thee
From all evil.
from all evil?
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
Time forth.
This time forth, even forevermore. Psalms 83. Alahayim, Al-Damayal, Laka, Al-Dakarash, Wa'al, Lashikwat, All, Kaya, Ana, Awa Yabat Yaka, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'ash, Al-Makah, Yarim Yawa, Sawada, Wayata, Yatazawa, Al-Tazah, Panwa, Yan Wanyaka, Altaza Pawanyaka, Amrawa, Lakawa, Ranakakadam, Magaya, Wala'a, Yakaza, Sham, Yasharala, Iwada, Kaya, Nawatazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Alyalka, Barayaf, Yakarathwa, Ahalya, Arawam, Washamai, Alayam, Mawaba, Wagarium, Gabal, Wamawan, Wamalak, Palashat, I'm Yashapyaka, Tazawa, Gum, Ashawa, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Sarawai, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Asha, Laham, Kamadian, Kasaya, Sara'ah, Kabadian, Banakol, Kwayash, Slakia. Kwayashwan, Nashamadwa, Bayan, Da'aria, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayathamwa, Nada, Yamawa, Karab, Waza'aba, Wakazaba, Wakazaba, Wakazal, Mana'ah, Call, Nasa Yakamwa, Nasa Yakamwa, Asha, Amarwa, Narasha, Lanawa, Na'awaf, Alahayam, Alahaya, Sayathamwa, Kagaya Gaya, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rawa'ah, Ka'ash, Kaba'aya Ara, Wala Abba, Balahat, Ahorium, Khan, Doradakma, Basa'araka, Wabasa, Wapatka, Babahalam, Mala'ah, Panaham, Palawan, Waya, Wakwashwa, Shabka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Waya, Bahalwa, Ayaid, Waya, Karapawa, Waya, Abadwa, Waya, Na'aiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labatka, Ayawan, Akal, Arataza.
Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still. O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. That they that hate thee have lifted up thy heads. They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
And consulted against thy enemies. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off. From being a nation. In the name of Israel. May be no more. In remembrance. For they have consulted. Together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarene. The Baal. And Ammon. Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Assured. Also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. And the brook of Kisan. Which perished at Endor. They have become as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red. And like Zair. Yea. All their princes. As Zabah. And as Zalmunna. Who said, let us take to ourselves. The houses of Yahweh. In possession. O Yahweh. Make them like a wheel. As the stump before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill thy faces with shame. That they may seek thy
thy name, O Yahweh, let them be confounded, and trouble forevermore. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high of all the earth.
Star.
So you got covered up.
Are you shocking? Sick. Where we at, Isaac?
We're in Genesis 29 and 34, sir.
29 to 34.
God.
Let's get it. We're going to start off in the Hebrew. As you know, that's the tradition of the Sabbath service. We're going to have a brother read it in the Hebrew. And then we're going to have a brother read it in the English. You understand? And we're going to do 7 verses and then call up another brother to do another 7.
All right, you gonna help me out.
Okay.
All right.
Where you at?
Of
Genesis
course,
29?
Kazak is there to help you to read it, so don't sweat it.
The first one is Wata
Wata
Hara.
hara.
Y'all say it loud so they can hear you.
Wata hara.
Got your chart up there
Is
to
that
help
the,
you too.
So that's the first word.
You want to go.
Wata.
You want to go here, and then you want to come over to here. It's always going right to left.
Oh, okay.
So start here.
So that was the first word.
That's
Wata
first
hara.
one. Yeah, you here.
All right.
And you want to go across right to left. Okay.
All right, good.
Got the chart to help you.
Also, for my young men, my troopers, and my officers, one of the purposes of bringing you up here to read the Hebrew is also to increase your skills in reading the Hebrew. It's kind of like putting pressure on you to study the Hebrews because you know on Sabbath service you're going to be called up to read it. So you're actually learning the Hebrew as you're up here doing it. So
Which one is it?
we understand
Is it
that
the bottom?
everybody's not
The bottom or
proficient
the
in the
middle?
Hebrew. However, as long as you continue doing it, every Sabbath service will get better and better.
I.
So the Y is na.
That's an I.
That's an I. Okay. So that would be. Hold on. Wait, what?
I wa.
It looks like a Y though. So it would be
This
Y.
what you do. He's gonna tell you. He's gonna show you on the book. Because that right there is the paleo.
Okay.
This right here is Assyrian.
Okay.
So you trying to compare it to that, but that's paleo. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna show you how to read this right here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And he's gonna tell you what it is, and then you just repeat after him.
Okay.
And then eventually you'll grasp on how to do it.
Awad.
Awad.
Wata.
Wata.
Lada.
Lada.
Ban.
Ban.
Wata.
Wata.
Amara.
Amara.
Ataha.
Ataha.
That's a ha, pa, I'm.
Hapa'im.
I bet you can catch on some of these. Yalawa.
Yalawa.
Right here. Ah.
Ah.
Yashaya.
I'm Salaki, say one more time.
Ah. Yashaya.
Ayasha.
Alaya.
Alaya.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Yala. Data.
Yala. I'm sorry, say the whole word.
Yala.
Yala.
Dataya.
Dataya.
Lawa.
Lawa.
Shala.
Shala.
Shaha.
Shahab.
Bana.
Bana.
Yam.
Yum.
Right here. Now what's that?
I know that would be an I, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why?
That's I. It pronounces I.
Oh, okay. So I.
Ayla.
Wait, so like, which one is the Assyrian up there?
It's in the middle. Just pay attention to me right
Okay.
here. Ayla.
Allah.
Khan.
Khan.
Quara.
Kara.
Ah.
Salaki, if I could, I'll make a correction.
Syrian.
That chart does have a Syrian on it. I don't know what I was talking about, but
I just
you
can't
can't
see
use
it
that as a
yet.
point of reference. But if you can't see it, like I said, just pay attention to what he's got going on.
Come.
Shema, Shamara,
Shamara,
Lawaya.
Lawaya.
Still in verse 35. Say it out. Verse 35.
Oh, Salaki. Verse 35.
Wata,
Wata,
Hara,
Hara,
Awa,
Awa,
Da.
Da.
Wata,
Wata,
Lad,
Lad.
Ban.
Ban,
Wata,
Wata,
Amara.
Amara,
Hapa,
Hapa,
I'm.
Awa,
Awa, Daha.
Daha. I know that's an A right there. Right?
So how you pronounce it?
So I don't know the rest. Ath,
Yaha,
Yaha,
Waha.
Waha.
You're saying Yahweh.
Okay. And now that's another I right there, right?
I,
I,
Allah,
Khan,
Kwa,
Kwa,
Ra'ah,
Ra'ah,
Shamawa,
Shamawa,
Yaha,
Yaha,
Wadaha,
Wadaha,
Wata,
Wata,
Imad,
Imad,
Mala, Dath.
Now
we want to go to right here, Genesis chapter 30.
So read the English too?
No, just say Genesis chapter 30.
Genesis chapter 30.
We'll do 7 verses. Wata Ra'ah.
Wata Ra'ah.
Rakala.
Wakala.
Kaya.
Kaya.
La'ah.
La'ah.
That means like no, right? Wallah.
Wallah.
Daha.
So like you said one more time.
Wallah.
Wallah.
Daha.
Daha.
Laya.
Laya.
Akwab.
Akwab.
Wata.
Wata.
Kwana'a.
Kwana'a.
Waka.
Waka.
Wakal.
Wakal. Oh, is that a B? So that's a B and an A. So Ba'a. Ba'a. So like I can't.
Ka.
Ba'aka.
Taha.
Ba'akataha. Okay. So like
Wata.
Wata.
What's that? Same
Right
thing.
there, yes, A right there.
Say it. Wata.
Wata'a. Okay. Wata. So like I don't know.
Mara.
Wata Amara. And that's another A, right? So I know that's an A and a Y, but I don't know what those two
It's
are.
an L.
Right there. So
Allah.
Allah. Okay. Allah.
Not Allah. Allah.
Allah. Oh, I'm sorry. That's an I right there. Yeah.
Why?
Allah wa.
Right here. Wa.
Allah wa.
Right there. That one.
I don't know that.
Wa.
Wa. So Allah wa.
Over here.
Okay. So like.
Wa I. Quab.
Quab.
Haba.
Ha. Habaha.
Laya.
Habaha laya. So like.
Ba.
Oh, that's a B too. Okay.
Ba. Na. Yam.
Banayam.
Wa'am.
Another A. So
Aya.
Ayan.
Ayan.
So that's a Y right there?
That's a wa.
The looks like
Aya. Ayan.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a ya.
Okay. Ayan.
That's an M.
Salaki, what's the one next?
Mata. Ha.
Mataha. Okay, I know that's an A. So is it Ana.
Ka.
Anaka.
Ya.
Anakaya.
Verse 2.
Verse 2.
Genesis 30 and 2.
Genesis 30 and 2. Salaki.
Wa.
Waya.
Kara. Apa.
That's an L.
That's a ya. That's a Y.
Okay.
Ya.
Okay.
Ya.
What's that before that though? Oh, that's a Y and that's a I. Okay. So Salaki Awa.
That's Ya.
Oh, I'm Salaki.
I. Quab.
Ya Akab.
Ya Quab.
Ya Akwab. Ba. Salaki. Bara.
Kala.
Kala.
Waya.
Waya.
Amara.
Amara.
Hata.
Salaki. One more time.
Hata.
Hata.
Katha.
Katath. Ab. Is it Ab? A and B?
No, that is a L.
Okay, so L. So Al is it Alawa?
Allaha.
Oh, Alaha.
Yam. Allahayim.
Alahayim. And
Ana.
Ana.
Kaya.
Kaya. Okay. And Awar.
Asha.
Okay, Asha.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Okay.
Ashar. Salaki.
Ma. Na.
Manawa.
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai. Okay. A B.
Mama. Ka.
Salaki.
Manaka. Para. Paraya. Okay. Batan.
Batan.
Okay. Verse 3.
Genesis 30, verse 3.
Wata.
Amara. Ha.
Naha.
Hanaha. Okay.
What's that?
So Ana. Amaha. Amath. That's an L, right?
That's correct.
So like, how would you say that?
Bala, right here. You're right here.
Okay. B is ba. Okay. So balaha.
It's only two vowels, A and I.
It's like bawa. Bala. Ha.
Very good.
Ba'a.
Ba, that's right.
Ba'a.
What's this one?
Slaki. Abba.
No, that's a A.
That's a L.
Allah.
Okay, Allah, Salaki.
Allah Yaha.
Allah Yaha.
Allahaya.
Okay. Wa. Salaki, what's that one? Wata.
Lad.
That's
a D. That's a L. That's a D.
That's a L and that's a D. Okay.
That's a L. That's a D.
Okay.
Walad. Right here.
I Salaki, give me 1 second. Allah.
That's right.
Alaba.
No, that's
Allah.
just one word.
Okay.
There's a dash and there's another word.
Okay,
So now what's this one?
So Bara.
Yep.
Baraba.
Baraka.
Salaki.
Ya.
Barakaya.
Right here.
Ra'a.
Now that's wa.
Okay. Wa'aba.
Wa'aba.
Wa'abaka.
Wa'abana.
Wa'abanaha.
That's very good.
Okay.
That's a ga.
And
that's an M, ending character.
Okay.
Gum.
Alaka.
That's anaka. Very good.
Oh, Salaki. What's that? It's an M, right?
Mamaha.
Mama na. Salaki.
Where we at? Right. Mama
Naha.
Verse 4.
Genesis 30, verse 4. Ra, that's an R?
That's not. That's always a wa.
Okay, wa. So, waha. Watath.
Than.
Wayathanan. Salaki. I just knew what that was. Lara. Lawa. Aha.
Ath.
Oh, Ath.
A little club there. That's a tha.
Okay. Ath. Bala. Balahaha.
That's perfect.
Bala what?
Balahaha.
That sounds incorrect. That sounds like it would be Balahaha doesn't sound correct.
Balaha.
That's what that's just
That's what. Just keep going.
Balaha. Balaha. Shapa.
Shapa. Ha.
Ka.
Salaki, what's the first two?
Shapa.
Shapa. Ka. Kaha.
Kata.
Kata.
Ha.
Kata. Okay. And that's a la, right? La'a. Ka.
Sha.
La'a shaha.
Yep.
Salaki, that's a wa.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that symbol is.
Waya.
Wayaka'a. Wayaka'a.
That's a B.
Oh, right there. Oh, wayaba'a.
Mm-hmm.
Salaki, I just know what that was. I know that's a
That's you right here.
Allah.
Mm-hmm.
Allah. Allaha.
Alaya.
Alaya.
Alayaha.
Alayaha.
Alahaya.
So that's what's that right there?
That's a ya.
Next to the beat.
That's a ya.
That's a ya. Okay.
Allah.
Allah.
Ya. Alahaya.
Alayaha. Okay. And that's a R.
That's a ya.
A ya. Ya'ai. Pak.
Ya akwab.
Ya'akwab. Is that an R?
No, remember what we said.
That's a ya?
It's a wa.
Waba.
Wata.
Wataha.
Watahara.
Watahawa. Okay. Bala.
It's the same thing. Bala.
Bala.
Haha.
Bala. Haha. Okay, we did say that. Waba.
Wata.
Wata.
Watalara.
Watalara.
Watalad. Watalad.
Watalad. Okay. Laya. Ikab.
Quab.
Laya Iquab.
Very good.
Ba.
And that ending character is an N. Bond.
Bond.
Bond. That's it.
Is it on that?
Yes, sir.
Most of course. Give the brother a hand. All right. Genesis chapter 29.
Genesis chapter 29.
So if I'm not mistaken, we left off where Jacob married Rachel and Leah.
Come,
correct?
bring this thing backwards.
Right, and because the Lord saw that Leah wasn't loved. You know what I'm saying? He blessed her with the ability to have children. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so she started having children. And I believe we finished off. Go ahead and start where we was at.
Come, sir.
Where we finished off.
First Genesis 29 and 34. Mm-hmm. And she conceived again and bare a son and said, now this time will my husband be joined unto me, because I have borne him 3 sons.
Read that one more time.
And she conceived again and bare a son and said, now this time will my husband be joined unto me, because I have borne him 3 sons.
You understand? So she believed now he's going to show me some affection because I've borne him 3 sons. Mm-hmm. You know, because she realized that Rachel just had the beauty. You know, she was beautiful, and that's who Jacob wanted. So she wanted something for him to be attracted to her about. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So she said, now my son is going now my husband is going to see me and is going to be attracted to me because I've given him sons. Keep going.
And she conceived again and bare a son. I'm sorry, sir. Verse 35. And she conceived again and bare a son, and she said, now will I praise the Most High. Therefore she called his name Judah and left bearing.
You understand? Meaning she stopped having children after that. You understand? She gave the Most High his honor and his respect and his love due to the fact that he blessed her with the ability to have multiple children. You understand? And so then after that, of course, she stopped having children. You understand? Keep reading.
Genesis chapter 30. And when Rachel saw that she bare Jacob no children, Rachel envied her sister and said unto Jacob, give me children, or else I die.
You understand? She became kind of jealous, man. You know what I'm saying? She's like, man, she having all of these babies for my husband. You know what I'm saying? And then she became kind of jealous, and she was so, messed up about it. She was like, man, give me a child or something. Let me have a baby, or I'm gonna die, man.
God.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's the spirit in sisters, man. That could be a horrible spirit to have in sisters, to be envious or jealous of another sister. You know what I'm saying? And so as we read further, you're going to see how these sisters, how they react or they get along dealing with each other with this situation. Let's keep reading.
God. First Genesis 30 and verse 2. Mm-hmm. And Jacob's anger was kindled against Rachel, and he said, Am I in God's stead, whom have withheld thee the fruit of the womb?
Read it one more time.
And Jacob's anger was kindled against Rachel, and he said, Am I in the Most High's stead, who have withheld from thee the fruit of the womb?
You understand? So now he's mad at Rachel, because Rachel's just exemplifying all of this jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Which is a sin to the Most High, man. Don't be acting jealous or, towards your brother, your sister. It's unbrotherly. It's a hateful thing. Don't envy your brother and your sister, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't a competition, as to who's gonna be the best and who he's gonna love the most. That's not how this truth works, man.
That's right.
You understand? We a nation that are supposed to be building each other up, not trying to outdo each other.
Right.
You understand? And that's not the spirit of Christ. Right? So Jacob was mad about this situation. Jacob also said, first off, I'm not the Most High. I ain't the reason why you can't have no baby. Or you not having a baby. He said, am I the Most High? Did I make you barren? Is it me that caused you not to be able to have children? Read on.
Verse 3. Mm-hmm. And she said, Behold, my maid Bilhah, go unto her, and she shall bear upon my knees, that I may also have children by her.
So now then she says, take my servant Bilhah and go unto her, meaning what? To go have sex with her and have children for me. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 4, and she gave him Bilhah, her handmaid, to wife, and Jacob went in unto her.
So Jacob went in unto her, meaning that he went in there and had sex with her, right? Go ahead.
And Bilhah conceived and bare Jacob a son.
And Bilhah conceived and had a child, you know what I'm saying, for Jacob, for Rachel, right? Keep going.
Verse 6, and Rachel said, The Most High have judged me, and have also heard my voice, and have given me a son. Therefore she called Salakia, sir. And Rachel said, The Most High have judged me, and have also heard my voice, and have given me a son. Therefore called she his name Dan.
Most High Christ. Damn right. You understand? So she called this son Dan, right? You understand? Dan was one of the sons of Jacob, right? Dan got, today, by the time, Dan got consumed up with the tribe of Manasseh. That's the reason why you don't see Dan on our chart up here. If you look behind you, you have all of the names of the tribes that we come from. You don't see Dan up there because Dan was so small in number. Eventually, he just got consumed up with the tribe of Manasseh. He's mixed amongst the so-called Cubans today. You know what I'm saying? So he would just be considered a Manassite, right? So that was the child that he had with Bilhah, you understand, which was a servant of Rachel, right? Go ahead.
That's it, sir.
That was it on that? Medium? All right, Shar, state your registry.
Shar Banya Howard, Banya Shrala.
Shar Banya Howard, Banya Shrala.
Yahweh Bashem Shar Brakathum.
Yahweh Bashem Shar Brakathum. Right, you gonna step off that way, so you step up here. Shop you?
Yeah, 6. 30 and 6. And go to 12.
12.
Go 12.
Loud and clear, Shaw.
Okay, come on, son. Bun. Laya a kwab. Kora aha. Salaki.
Where you at?
Salaki. Make sure I'm going the right way.
Go. You don't sit. No, you're going the wrong way. Go that way.
Come.
Right to left. Yeah, 6 is right here.
So we're going up to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll go this way and then go like that. I know it's been a long time. Don't go that way. Go that way. Right to left.
Okay, I see. Salaki. Okay. Wata'a mara. Rakal. Dana naya. Allah hayam. Waya ba'a.
That's Wagam.
Wagam?
That's a G there.
Wait, tell me that.
Wait, are you going backwards again?
I'm going. I mean, it's like I'm going up 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, you're going up.
Okay, you're going right here.
Yeah, I'm going like this.
And then you go to the next line.
Go next line down here.
So that way.
And right there, that's Wagam.
Okay, Salaki. Okay.
So you understand, right?
Yeah, it was the one I had first time.
That's
Wagam. Shapa.
Shamayai.
Oh, okay. So we're going.
Hold on, now. Let me show you. So let's say, for instance, you're starting right here, right? Mm-hmm. You're gonna go all the way across, and then you're gonna go to the next line and start right there. You understand what I'm saying? Like in English,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, in English, we're going here, then we'll drop down and go here, then drop down and go there. But with this, you would go here, and then you would start here, and then you would start here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, So when I finish with this line right here,
you go down to that line right there, right? And then you go to the next page, which is on because the book is set up to go from right to left.
Okay, Salaki. Come on, sir.
All right, got you.
All right. Wagam. Shema'ai. Bakwa laya. Wayatan. Laya. Ban. Al. Kan. Kora aha. Kora'a. Salaki. Shamar. Done, right? Salaki, done. That's done.
That would be correct.
Done. Verse 7. Okay, there we go. Salaki about all that. Wata hara. Awad. Wata lada. Mala haha.
Bala.
Yes, Salaki. Bala haha. Shapa.
Salaki, that would be Bala.
Bala. Oh, Khan, yeah.
You don't pronounce the ha-ha.
Right, you don't say ha-ha. That ha would be silent.
Got you. Bala ha. Got you. Shapa. Kath. Okay. Verse 8, Khan. Oh, a little bit left on 7. Rakal. Bun. Shania. I'm leading up to verse 8. Laya Aquab. Wata Amar. Rakal. Salaki. Napa Tawalya. Alahayim. Napa Talataya.
Go back to
Napa Ta
Lataya.
Okay, Lataya. Aka Tiya. Gum. Wabala Tiya.
That's Yaka.
Yes, Laki. Yakala Tiya. Wata Ra'a. Shamar.
We at verse 9?
Not yet. Napata Laya. Verse 9. Wata ra'a. La'aha. Kaya. Salakia. Salakia. Amadaha. Salakia. Amadah. Mala. Data. Wata kwaha. Ata. Zala pa. Shapa. Hata. Wata tatan. Ata. Laya'a. Laya'a kwam. Laya'a kwaba. Salakia. La'a shaha. Verse 10. Wata lada. Zala paha. Shapak. Kata. La'ah. La'aha. Yeah, la'ah.
La-ya.
That right there?
You on this one? La-ya?
Okay.
Where you at?
Right here.
La-ah.
La'ah.
Then you come right here.
Okay.
What's that? Okay, go ahead.
Okay. La'ah shaha.
La-ya. That's la-ya-I. Quab.
Oh, you right there, right there.
Right,
Okay. La'ai quab. Bond. Wata amar. La'ah. Baquad. Ba'a. Quada. Gada. Salakia. Gada.
You on verse 11?
Yeah, I'm almost on 12 now.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Wata Korah. Salakia. Ata. Shamar. Gada. Verse 12. Wata lada. Zala. Paha. Salakia. Let me do that over. Good night. Okay. Zala pad. Paha. Shapa. Katha. Laha. La'ah. Salakia. Ban. Shanaya. Laya. Laya. Aquab.
That's it.
Okay. I want to do that over. I'm getting it now.
No sweat. Let's get it. In English.
Genesis 30. Where we at? Verse 6. Have to read that one again, sir. And Rachel said, the Most High have judged me, and have also learned my voice, and have given me a son. Therefore she called his name Dan. Verse 7. And Bilnah, Rachel's maid, conceived again, and bare Jacob a second son.
You know what I'm saying? So Bill had another baby. Go ahead.
Verse 8.
Now, what you right now, so far, what you're reading is the birth of the forefathers of our tribes, man. Right. You understand? Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and such and so on. You understand the 12 tribes, right? This is where it all begins. You know what I'm saying? With our tribes, right? Okay. Keep going.
Verse 8. And Rachel said, with great wrestlings, I have wrestled with my sister. I have prevailed. And she called his name Naphtali.
Read it again.
And Rachel said, with great wrestlings, I have wrestled with my sister, and I have prevailed. And
go ahead. I'm sorry, so go ahead.
I have prevailed. And she called his name Naphtali.
Keep reading, Salaki.
Verse 9. When Leah saw that she had left bearing, she took Zilpah her maid and gave her Jacob to wife.
Leah said, so in other words, when Leah realized that she wasn't getting pregnant anymore, she went and took her handmaid and gave her handmaid to Jacob, man. Jacob was just getting all the women. Salakia. And he was having multiple babies. You understand? Having a large, great nation, man. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 10. And Zilpah, Leah's maid, bare Jacob a son.
So then Zilpah gave him a son, right? But you gotta understand that he was having children by 4 different women, man.
That's right.
Keep going. Are you about to say something, Barnes?
Like, so I was gonna say the Most High used that jealousy to produce the nation of Israel.
Give him a hand, man. Because and that just shows how far back jealousy goes. All the way back with Leah and Rachel. You understand? It's been something they've been doing since they started. Like women, sisters today think that that's a new thing. Like this jealousy and this hatred for a man's having another woman or anything is something brand new. It goes all the way back to Jacob.
That's
man.
right.
But just like the brother said, the Lord used that as an opportunity to bring forth the greatest nation on this earth, man. Give that a hand. Go ahead.
I'm calm, sir.
You got something to say? You want to say something outside? Any of y'all officers, y'all want to chime in, you can.
Yeah, I was gonna mention something.
Go ahead,
It's like,
you got it.
It's like in the Jersey side, it's like the direct opposite. Yeah, you know, back then, you know, it was a normal thing to see a brother with 4, 5, 10, 12 different sisters.
Right.
But you know, but today it's like the sisters are so hardcore against that. Meanwhile, they'll have 4, 5, 6 different men. And have brothers raising kids thinking that they're theirs, you know what I mean, just to find out that it belonged to some brother who ain't even in the mix.
Damn right.
You know, so it's like it's a complete tragedy what's going on in the black community right now between child support and and all these other things, and it's like our people need to wake up because Esau designed it like that. Because
that's right.
In doing it that way, he keeps black men in jail.
Right.
Keep black children growing up without fathers.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So the whole black community is completely out of order.
Wow.
Because you know what I mean, we doing the direct opposite.
That's right.
That's
That's
right.
right. Give him my hand. Go ahead.
If I could, like, if it wasn't for Esau, it wouldn't seem so far-fetched to have multiple women, you know what I'm saying? Like, every other religion can have more than one wife, but except for black folks in captivity around here, because we're looking up to Christianity and the white man's doctrine. And, they really don't want no women anyway, so so you got to have one just to have a baby, but you know what I'm saying? But as far as it go with us, you know what I'm saying? In this Bible, man, good night, Jacob, good night. It's a lot.
Give him a hand.
All
right. Let's keep reading.
Leah, okay. And Zilpah, Leah's maid, bare Jacob a son. Verse 11. And Leah said, a troop cometh, and she called his name Gad.
They call him Gad, man.
Okay.
They'll say, give it up to our only Gadite out here in South Carolina. Officer Master Bar. You understand? So far. Because there's going to be some more Gadites that's going to come in. You understand?
Right.
And that was the son that this maid gave unto Jacob, man. And they said, a what? A troop?
Sorry, sir. A troop. And Leah said, a troop. And Leah said, a troop cometh. And she called his name Gad.
And what was the prophecy that Jacob said to? Well, that's later on. I'm not gonna get into that now. Let's keep going.
And Zilpah, Leah's maid, bare Jacob a second son. That was it, sir.
Okay. All right. Amadium. That's his eye. You got it.
Natizaga Bar, Ban Gad, Ban Yasha'Allah.
Natizaga Bar, Ban Gad, Ban Yasha'Allah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrakatham.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrakatham.
All right. I was about to say Yahweh. Keep forgetting Gadite. It's like a Gadite with a Judite spirit. I think it's shot me. No sweat. Because I go ahead.
Well, we on verse 13. 30 and 13. Where we at here?
I ain't trying to put y'all brothers on blast with the Hebrew. But this is the tradition. I'm not the best at it myself, but it just goes to show I need to practice as well. We all need to be tuning in to Kazak's classes. Give him a hand for his class. He does an excellent job. If you could, just guide him through that, Kazak.
Come on, sir. Where we at? Okay, it's like it, sir. Wa? Wata? Wata'amara.
Ra.
Wata'amar.
Wata'amar.
Mm-hmm.
Is it La'a?
Mm-hmm.
Bash.
Ba'a.
Ba'asharya.
Yes, that's it.
Baya.
That's Kaya.
Oh, Kaya. Salak. I might need glasses.
Yeah.
Asharwabya.
Naya.
Asharanaya.
Asaranaya.
Kana.
Bana.
Oh, Bana. Salaki. See, Banawa.
That's perfect, sir.
Wata Quara.
Mm-hmm. Verse 14. Tell them where you at, sir. This is 30.
Oh, I got that little piece right there, right?
Right here, sir. 30 and 14, right?
Yeah. Wayalak.
Perfect.
Hold on, Salaka. Oh, Ra, Salaka. Rawa. Bak.
Raraban.
Salaka. Hold on.
Baya.
Bayamya.
Bayamaria.
Bayamaya.
Bayamaya.
Bayamya.
Mm-hmm.
Quatazar, so like it. Quatazayar.
Mm-hmm. That's a ka, sir.
Ka. Kata.
Katayam.
Quatayam. Wayamataza.
Perfect.
Dawadayam.
Perfect.
Bashada. Wayaba. Atam. Allah. La'a.
You got it, man. Keep going.
Amar. Waba Amar.
Verse 15.
Rakala. Allah. La'a.
Where you at?
Right. Where
you at?
Right here.
Right there?
Yeah,
that's Thabaya.
Tabaya. Danaya.
That's a wait, right here?
Yeah, kind.
That's
that's a
na. I can't see that for himself. Thanaya.
Danaya. Na. Laya. Mada. Wada. Aya. Banar. Banak. Salaki.
Verse 15.
Wata Amar. Laha. Hama'ite. Kwakathak. Ata. Ayashai. Ayashaya. So like Wala kwa kata.
Concert. What's a G there?
Gum. Aha.
There's a little club at the bottom there.
Dawadaya. Banya. Watamar. Recall. Laban.
Slack you, sir. That's Lacan.
Washab.
It's Yasha.
Washab.
Yasha.
Washakab. Okay. Amar. Amak. Halayala.
Perfect.
Halayala. The ka.
The kath.
Dawadaya.
Perfect.
Banak.
We at verse 16.
Wayaba.
That's a Yah.
Yaiquab.
Perfect.
Mana.
That's
Wana.
That's
Hasha. Mana. Hashada. Kairab.
That's by Arab.
By Arab.
No. Yes.
By Rob. Watataza. La'a. Laquara. Hold on.
That's right. Keep going. That's it. Lakara
Athawa. So like
that's a wata.
The thas and the has look almost the same. Hold on, I lost my place. So like oh yeah. Watamar. Alaya. Tabawa. Kaya. Shabara.
No, that's Bala Yala. Bala Yala.
Where was that at?
Right there. Right there. That one.
Oh, I was on the wrong line. Okay. Balayala. Hawa.
That's it. Were we on verse 17?
Wayashamai. Alayam. Alahayam. So like Allah. La'ah. Watahar. Watahar. Watalada. Watalad. Is it the second one or the first?
Watalad.
Watalad.
Laya.
Laya Aquab.
Just need glasses, all you need.
Yeah, I think I do need glasses. It's just they're so little.
Bon. Ka.
Kamyasha. Salaki.
Were you at 18?
Salaki. 18. Watamar. La'ah. Nathan.
To give. Nathan.
Alahayim. Shakaria. So like Ashar.
That's a na.
Oh, Nataka.
Nathatha.
Hold on, what?
Nathatha.
Nathatha.
Yeah.
Nathathaya.
Nathathaya.
Shaga.
Shapa.
Thaya. La'ayashaya.
Perfect.
Wata Quara.
Perfect.
Shaman. Shamawa. Yashakar.
Yashakar. Yashashakar. But I think that's it, isn't it? In verse 19. 19.
Yeah, kind of. Watahar. Iwada. La'ah. Watalad. Ban. Yashakar. Hold on, wait.
Shashar.
Shashar.
Shashaya.
Shashaya, Salaki. Laiquab.
That's it, sir. That's it. That's it.
Oh, just stop right there?
Right there. 7.
All right. Give him my hand. All right, let's get to English.
Genesis. Where are we on 13? Genesis 30 and 13.
Mm-hmm.
And Leah said, happy am I, for the daughters will call me blessed.
Mm-hmm.
And she called his name Asher.
So then now she has Asher, right? You understand? Asher would be the tribe of, what is that, the Colombians to Uruguay? Yep, Colombian and Uruguay. So the Colombians and the Uruguayans, you'll find the tribe of Asher in that land, right in South America. Go ahead.
And Reuben went in, 30 and 14. And Reuben went in the days of wheat harvest and found the mandrakes in the field and brought them.
And so Reuben would be the so-called Seminole Indians today, right? Reuben, you understand, went out and found some mandrakes, right? And if I'm not mistaken, if somebody can give me the definition of mandrakes, I think they are very
it's
very rare flower or type of flower. But if you could get that up for me real quick.
It's a plant.
Type of plant, good.
Mandrake. It's a.
Oh, so like that.
Y'all got it.
Who knows what it is? Go ahead, Nazar. He's a guy, you know. It's a lot.
It's like a male enhancement.
They use it for that today.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
they
go
used it
ahead.
for it back then. It was like a,
like natural Viagra. Or
yeah,
something.
like a
I see
ginseng,
what you're saying.
like them little pills they got at the gas station.
Good, understood.
Yeah.
Also, anybody got an actual text? Well, I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong, but go ahead, Charles. Go ahead.
Mandragora officinarum is the type species of the plant genus Mandragora. It is often known as mandrake, although this name is also used for other plants. As of 2015, sources differ significantly, and in the species they use Mandragora plants native to the Mediterranean region.
So what I gather from this is that whatever this plant is, was a very valuable plant to have in that time period, and of course, and even in this time period. All right, go ahead. So we can get into the significance of that. Go ahead.
Where are we at? Verse 14. And Reuben went in the days of the wheat harvest and found mandrakes in the field and brought them unto his mother Leah.
And he brought those mandrakes unto his mother Leah. Go ahead.
Then Rachel said to Leah, give me, I pray thee, of thy son's mandrakes.
Yeah, that would be a matter of fact. Do we have the Bible dictionary? We should have it up there. Go back there and see if it's back there. It should be. Should have it in there. Yeah, find it. No, we got it. We got it. Yeah, we got it. See what the Bible dictionary.
It's concordance.
Oh, there's
Yeah, we do need it.
Mm-hmm.
We should keep one on the table or something.
Yeah, the one that we had was probably back there on campus. We definitely need to keep them up here. Let's keep going for right now. We'll go back to that. Go ahead. So you got it?
And she...
No sweat, he got it. We're going to go ahead and get mandrakes inside of the Bible dictionary.
Finish reading? You want to get to that?
If you don't already have one, get you a Zondervan's Bible dictionary. That way when you're reading the scriptures, if you see something in the scriptures that you don't understand the definition of, you can go to the Zondervan Bible dictionary. It gives you the definition of it, the biblical definition of it, and it'll give you some more history of the origin of it and all that kind of detail in the Zondervan Bible dictionary. All right?
I don't think it's in here, sir.
All right, no sweat. All right, we'll just keep going. So, but the one thing to know is that whatever this plant is, whatever it was used for then, whatever it's used for now, it was a very valuable, possibly expensive plant and very rare to find. And so Leah's son find this plant and go ahead. Let's go to it. No sweat.
And verse 15, and she said unto her, it is a small matter that thou hast taken my husband.
We go to the verse right before it, then go.
Verse 14, and Reuben went into the days of the wheat harvest and found mandrakes in the field.
Okay. Keep going.
And brought them unto his mother Leah.
All right.
Then Rachel said to Leah, give me, I pray thee, thy son's mandrakes.
So now Rachel is asking for some of Leah's sons, some of Reuben's mandrakes that he went and got when he went out into the field. Right? Keep going.
Verse 15, Genesis 30 and 15. And she said unto her, it is a small matter that thou hast taken my husband.
It's like you were saying, in other words, you already took my husband.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, it's like this jealousy is continuing on. You know what I'm saying? Because these are two women, you know what I'm saying, who share the same man. It's a jealousy that has been going on for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? And as a husband, as a priest and a prophet in this truth, you got to make sure that you deal. You know, when you start seeing signs of that jealousy inside of your women, you want to start correcting that right away, man, because it could be detrimental. Matter of fact, give me Ecclesiasticus 26 and 6, Baba Kashad. Either 26 and 5, 26 and 6.
Okay.
You understand? You want to start because jealousy can be can be a detrimental thing, man. Jealousy leads to all kinds of things. Jealousy leads to murders. It leads to robbery. It leads to all kinds of evil wickedness. You know what I'm saying? And even though you understand these two women were righteous and they did righteous to their husband, you know, this thing right here caused them to be in some sort of a little battle with each other. You know what I'm saying? That they should, you know, that we do not promote in Israel. Something that you should not do. Now, are women going to be jealous? Yeah, they're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? But we as men in the truth, you understand, we have to guide and correct our women and teach them the right way to deal with other sisters in the truth and with anybody for that matter. You got that scripture?
I'm gone, sir.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus 26 and 6. But a grief of a heart and a sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman.
You understand? If you ever wonder why you are so jealous or you have so much grief in the heart, read it again from the top.
But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman.
You understand? If you have grief and sorrow in your heart, that comes from you being jealous, man. Being jealous of another woman. And so many women in this earth. And we could even talk about, you know, different situations even that's occurring now. You understand, where, you know, where a woman could, because of the fact that she does not like the fact that her husband is dealing with this other woman, she goes out there to destroy his reputation or try to destroy the other woman. You understand? That happens very, you know, a lot. You understand? And one example of like something that is more current, let's say everybody's heard of Derek Jackson, correct? Everybody's heard of Derek Jackson. So in this situation, of course, this is a man who, you know what I'm saying, who portrayed himself to be this all-knowing, you know, worshiper of women, really is what he was doing. You understand? And trying to give his point of view across to women, to appeal to women by saying that, you know, speaking on the behalf of women in a way that talks down on men, you know what I'm saying, or talks down on brothers who like to go and have other wives. But in this situation, because of his foolishness or whatever, now he has this woman that comes out and this woman says, look, I slept with him, I was with him or whatever. Now, in a unbiased way of looking at this, it was a horrible thing that he did. You know what I'm saying? And it was right for him to be exposed like that. He needed to learn his lesson for a situation like that. But also, we can also say that this woman came out and said and did the things that she did because she was, of course, jealous of his marriage. She was jealous of of the relationship he was having with his woman as well, even though he didn't regard his relationship with his woman as something valuable anyway. So this is just something that is always going on in Israel. You know what I'm saying? Amongst our women touching each, having jealousy of each other. Go ahead,
So like I said, if I may, is that spirit behind Israel. Like the spirit behind Israel is to have more than one wife, rather they do it righteously or unrighteously. Like it's better to do it righteously, but just how they see fit, they will get another woman. Salaki, that's all I had to say.
That's true, man. Go ahead.
Salaki, if I could, a lot of the jealousy. A lot of the jealousy amongst sisters really comes from the fear of being thrown away for another woman.
That's right.
Because see, in Israel, we don't throw away our women.
Right.
You understand? But in the world, in the Christian church, it's like you have to throw away this woman before you get another woman. You understand? And so because of that whole concept of throwing away a woman before you get another woman, then that's more than likely why that whole situation blew up. Because the brother probably slept with the sister while he was married to the other sister, and then because he a Christian and disgusting, he felt guilty for marrying that sister and threw her away. You understand? So no sister wants to be no sister deserves to be thrown away.
That's right.
Unless she commits adultery.
That's right.
You understand? So this brother not only was he a hypocrite, you understand, and halfway homosexual, some of the things the brother say in the videos, but you know what I mean. But the brother would constantly bash men for desiring to have more than one woman. You understand? Make brothers who have that desire to be the most disgusting creatures on the planet.
That's right.
Meanwhile, behind closed doors, he the same type of brother.
That's right.
You understand? So it was righteous that he got exposed the way he did.
Right.
And I get a most out of hand on
With
that.
my hand.
Because more brothers like that need to be exposed.
Right.
It's so many Christian pastors that'll sit here on the corner and debate us about having more than one wife. Meanwhile, they sleeping with women in the church, sleeping with boys in the church. You understand? And got the nerve to look at us like we disgusting.
Right.
You understand?
Give him my hand. And then here's the hypocrisy about it, man. Here's some more hypocrisy about it. You know what I'm saying? We're in here in this truth trying to teach our women not to be jealous, evil bitches, man. We trying to teach them to be righteous in the eyesight of the Most High. Him calling himself a Christian and riding his righteous horse of I'm righteous and this and that, he's doing things that's provoking these women to jealousy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Doing and saying the things he's saying, and one minute he's over here talking about how he's just, how marriage is supposed to be, and telling men and women how marriage is supposed to be, but behind closed doors, he's being this type of man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Which is just straight hypocrisy, which is turning women into, causing women to be jealous causing confusion and jealousy amongst each other. So it's a horrible thing. But in this situation right here, these women were absolutely jealous of each other, and you can see the contention amongst each other throughout the scriptures. Go ahead.
Right. And I just have the scripture for that brother right there. Like James 1:8 is a double-minded person is unstable in all his ways.
Give him my hand. That's a perfect scripture, a perfect precept. And he definitely is a double-minded brother. Right. You understand? For 1 minute, he's sitting there telling you, get away from that man if he want to cheat and this and that. Yet he's cheating on his woman. He's cheating on his woman. You understand? And it's just a horrible hypocrisy. Go ahead.
So I was just gonna say he's no different than these Christian pastors.
Right. Damn right.
He tried to push the image as him being, what a woman needs in her life as a man, and come to find out he's what you don't need.
Right. And of course, I'm not going to bring him up without bringing up the IUIC because they are the same.
Right.
You understand? They are the same. 1 minute they're telling you, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't have multiple wives. But you think any of the men up in there just have one wife? No, they're having sex with many other women outside of their wife. They want you to believe they only believe in one wife, but out behind closed door, they having sex. And the reason why they're having sex with other women is because the organization won't allow them to have multiple wives. So they're going to go out and sneak and do it and do what men in the world do. You understand? When they're here, we establish the fact when you walk through these doors that we're going to have multiple wives. That way, it won't be no secrets. You understand? And then we go and we have multiple wives, and whether you like it or not. You understand? But them, that's not the case. Go ahead, Doc.
I said, and sooner or later it's gonna come out IUIC, even though they teach not to have multiple women, it's gonna come out that they have multiple men.
I mean, the brother did get caught with the tranny, get shot. And shot him because he was so ashamed.
That's a like it, and Nate, the Nate was sending ding-a-ling pictures.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
You know what I mean?
And was showing them like, you see that? They just all passing it around.
Like, look, check this out. Like, fool, I don't want to see that.
It's a lot. They had a perv with it. It had a little glitter on it.
It'd have been a fight in that school.
That's the Michael Jackson story. No, I'm just.
Nate, did you just send me this?
Let's get back to it. Read on.
Come on, sir. Verse 15. And she said unto her, It is a small matter that thou hast taken my husband, and wouldest thou take away thy son's mandrakes also?
Yeah, dang, it wasn't it enough that you took my husband? Now you're trying to take my son's mandrakes? You trying to take more from me? Like she just all in her feelings.
And Rachel said, Therefore he shall lie with thee tonight for thy son's mandrakes.
So in other words, she's bartering with him. She's saying, look, you give me those mandrakes, it's your son's mandrakes, I'll let you have Jacob tonight. You and Jacob gonna have, y'all can be together tonight. I won't even involve myself in y'all's situation. Y'all go ahead and do your thing. Go ahead.
It's like another one, if I may, that definition of mandrakes, like Isupk was saying earlier, but it said it was some type of plant that was a medicine that produced magic type stuff. Like it was
that produced what?
Magic. Like I'm guessing in sexual enchantments.
I'm gonna put it like this: what Natazaka Bar said was absolutely correct.
Right.
It makes more sense. However, that right there, you're not totally wrong. Okay, it's not for that, but I'm pretty sure it's used for that.
Right.
It's kind of like Charlie Wilson magic.
Right.
I can do magic.
Right. It's just something else for somebody to worship. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it has medicinal purposes for that.
Absolutely.
For medication. Because us brothers and sisters, man, in this hell we living in, we gonna worship whatever is moving. A piece of weed grow out of your damn carpet. You're gonna start worshiping it, because that's just what we've learned to do inside of this inside of this empire. I mean, but it's no different than how brothers and sisters worship marijuana. So by that definition,
So like if I could, I know it's a little off topic, but hey, they just came out with some new Air Maxes. Who Air Maxes was it? Somebody Air Maxes. It's got like Satan worship all over the. You seen what I'm talking about?
Is that the shoe?
Is it a rap? Is it a rapper?
Who?
Is it Lil Nas X? Who had that?
Lil Nas X.
The Down Home Cowboy, whatever his name is.
Salaki, sidebar, if I could. he done. Well, Salaki, your point.
Oh, I was just saying, it's like slowly but surely. Mm-hmm. Like if you look at everything that's going on in the black community, it's like it's slowly coming out that everything that we doing in the world as far as black people is all in worship of Satan. Right. You know what I mean? All of it, whether it's celebrating birthdays, celebrating Christmas, and for a while it was just kind of like, you know what I mean? It was like it was done in a way to where the Christian church do it, the pastor do it, so it got to be good. But now you saying that if you're doing the same thing as an Egyptologist, you celebrating the same holidays as the Egyptologists celebrating the same holidays as the Satan worshipers. You know what I mean? What religion is this? You know what I mean? Even though we call ourselves all these different things, Muslim, Christian, all of that is in worship of Satan.
Yeah, I'm right.
All of it. You understand? But that was all I wanted to
give him my hand. And I don't want to sidebar too much. I want to stay up on topic, but man, there is a horrible video music video he did I would not even tell nobody to watch it.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even tell you to watch it, but it is a horrible video that he got out. And he if I could hold your point, if I could, he really drawed everybody into this with that first song that he came out, the Old Town Road song. He really drew everybody in because everybody was like, oh, okay, you know, that's kind of neat, kind of different, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then just like boom, 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 boom. Afterwards, it was just like, this is really what that was about. It's really about promoting homosexuality and turning our kids into homosexuals, right?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. What was your point?
Exactly like what you said in the last little sidebar. My little girl, she was on her tablet watching TC Toys and all that stuff. And you know when the ads come on, they put music videos. So they so happen to put his music video to hypnotize the young. And watching all the colors and glitter and all that stuff he got on and all that stuff. But when I heard that song, I had to run into it and just change it immediately because I already knew what was going on within it. So like that's how they try to hypnotize the young through these little YouTube ads as well.
But I saw that video and immediately, like right now, I want to go home and get every device that my children have and put a block setting on it to where nothing by Lil Nas X can ever pop up on that. Because that is a horrible music video. It is so disgusting. It is the worst thing I've ever seen. I've seen some horrible music videos with some satanic stuff in there. But that thing right there, especially for a brother, man, he got Marilyn Manson beat on this one.
Right.
You ever heard of the what is that? Am I saying his name right? The singer, the rock. He got him beat in that video. Trust me, you don't want to see it. You about to say something?
And so like you said, I don't want. It's like what you said earlier. How they tried to promote him, and that first song was just the gateway to open up what he's doing now. It's like children watch him with the first video. They're like, oh, that's the guy that made this song. And then you see this video. I seen it last night. Somebody shared it, and I seen. I was like. What
It's
the heck's
horrible.
like good night. Can't even explain what you watching.
It's horrible. So like back on topic. I don't want to ride on that too long. All right, where we at? What scripture we
Verse
on?
16.
Verse 16.
And Jacob came out of the field in the evening, and Leah went out to meet him, and said, Thou must come into her, for surely I have hired thee with my son's mandrakes.
You understand? So now she's saying, surely I gave, you understand, Rachel some mandrakes so that I could be able to have you tonight. You know what I'm saying? And so come on to me. She just basically telling him to come on, sleep with me tonight. Be with me tonight. You understand? And listen, there's a way, and you'll learn more when you get deeper into this truth as women. There is a way to righteously manipulate and deal with your husband. There's a right way to righteously manipulate and deal with your husband. And there's righteous ways to get the attention of your husband. But the wrong way to get the attention of your husband is by being an evil bitch. You can't do that. It's not going to do nothing but provoke your husband to be real angry with you and to do things, that you might not, or say things that you might not want him to say. Now, he's supposed to, of course, show a level of discipline, if he's in the truth. You know what I'm saying? But however, you have to know that the way to deal with your husband, there's a way to do it, and there's a righteous way of doing it. You understand? And so in this situation, she got what she wanted, and she did it in a way where she dealt with, you understand, with Rachel, and she was able to be with her husband that night. Continue on reading.
For surely I've hired thee with thy son's mandrakes, and he lay with her that night.
So he slept with her that night. Continue.
Verse 17. And the Most High hearkened unto Leah, and she conceived.
And the Most High hearkened unto Leah, heard the voice of Leah, Salakia, and she conceived, man. She had another child, right? Go ahead.
Because she conceived and bare Jacob the 5th son. Verse 18. And Leah said, the Most High have given me my hire, because I have given my maiden to my husband. And she called his name Isupk.
You understand? She named him Issachar. You know who Issachar is. Issachar is the so-called Mexicans today. One of the hardest working tribes inside of this nation, man. That's right. You see them brothers out there on top of on the roofs, laying down shingles. They be out there in the fields. They be building houses, doing everything, man. She had, you understand, Isupk, right? Which is the so-called Mexicans. Any more on that?
I've heard some of the Edomites say when they're building houses, say that's the hardest working person I've ever seen. He's harder working than any white man I ever seen. So Isupk, in other words, he was outdoing them.
Yeah, damn right.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah, Isupk is that one tribe that you gonna get a good. He's gonna do a good job, and he ain't gonna charge you he ain't gonna charge you a lot the way that the so-called white man will. You know what I'm saying, for some mediocre work. You know what I'm saying? So I prefer honestly to deal with a brother in our tribe, but especially Isupk, you know, as a sidebar. But that's it on that. Is there any more on that?
You got one more verse.
Go ahead.
And Leah conceived again and bare Jacob the sixth son. That was it, sir.
Amadium. Fun. You just gonna step down there when he gets up here.
Bon Kara, Bon Yahada, Bon Yashala.
Bon Kara, Bon Yahada, Bon Yashala.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabraktam.
Yahweh Shem Shabraktam. Just for future reference, when I say Amadium, when I'm bringing somebody up, y'all don't have to stand up. It's just the brother that I'm bringing up. We're going to do about 7 more verses and we're going to close it out. Yeshabia, which means to sit. Down. All right. Let's get it.
13. Let's see.
I can't do it.
On 19.
I have to take the whole thing.
30 and... right.
Either take that home or throw it away.
Right here.
Verse 20. You call it that good stuff, but I can't do it, man. That can't sit on this table, Salaki. It will not get drunk. And this, hey, look, and that's a wolf in sheep clothing right there. Because it looks so good, but it's just so horrible tasting. Go ahead.
Con.
Let's see. Where you at? Okay. 20. All right.
Whenever y'all ready.
Here, let me go here. With the Amara.
With the Amara.
Let me see. That's a L-A-H-L-A-Ha.
Laha. Zana. Zabah. Zabadiah. Allah. Allahaya. Allahayim. What's this one again? Ataya.
Perfect.
Zabad. Zabad. Ta. Tawab. Ya. Ha. Hapa. Hapayam. Ya. Yaza. Zayaba.
Lanaya.
Zayaba. Lanaya. Ayashaya.
Perfect.
Kaya. Kayaya.
That's a ya right there.
That's a ya too.
Right there.
Kayaya.
Well, you don't have to read that with it. Just get a space in there. Just a whole nother word.
Okay. Kaya.
That's ya la.
Yalada. Yalada.
The ya.
The ya.
Lawa.
Lawa. Shashaya.
Perfect.
Ba.
Banayam.
Banayam.
Da.
That's a wa.
A wa.
Wata.
Wata. Ta.
Kwa.
Watakwa.
Ra.
Watakara. A. Ath. Shamada. Shamawa. Ya. Za.
Or shamar.
Shamar. Okay.
Shamar. Za.
Za.
Zaba.
Zaba.
Lawan. Zabalawan.
Zabalawan.
Verse 21.
Za'a.
That's wa.
Oh. Wa'a.
Ka.
Wa'akapar.
Wa'akara.
Wa'akarath. Ya.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yalla.
That's it?
Yalla.
Da.
Yalla daha.
Perfect.
Ga.
Ba.
Ba'a.
Bath.
Bath.
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Wata.
Wata. Kwa.
Watakora.
Watakarath. Awath. Ath. Shamar.
Shema.
Shamath.
Da.
Daya. Dayaka.
Dayanaha.
Dayanaha.
Verse 22.
Wa. Ya.
Za.
Wayaza.
Wayazakar.
Wayazakar. A. Damn, what is that?
La.
Walahat.
No. Allah.
Oh. Allah. Allahayim.
Perfect. Ath.
Ath.
Recall.
What is this one again? What percentage is that one?
That's a wa.
Wayasharyam.
Washamaya.
Washamayim.
Washamaya.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Allah.
Allah ya Alayaham.
That's perfect. Okay, well, we're gonna go right over here, the top over here.
Okay.
Let's see where we at. Okay.
Aya.
Allah.
Alayam. Alahayim.
Waya.
Wayapa. Wayapatam.
Wayapatha.
Wayapatha.
Wayapataka.
Wayapataka. What is this one again? Ath. Ra. Mayim.
Rakama.
Rayakamath.
Can't see that over there. Okay. Wa.
Wata.
Club on it.
Okay.
That's got a tha.
Watahar. Wa.
That's that club again.
Wata.
Lad. Watalad.
Watalad. Bun. Wa. Wata ayam. Wata ya'ar.
Wata amar.
Watayam amar. Asap. Allah.
You got it.
Alayahim. Alahayim.
Perfect.
Awath. Ath.
Ka.
Kara. Karapa.
Ash.
Karapatha. Remember that club?
Yeah.
That's a tha.
Rakapatha. Yeah.
So go there. Kara.
Karapathaya.
Verse 24.
So like about that.
Mm-hmm.
Wa. Wata. Wata. Kwa'ath.
Koraya.
Ath. Shamar.
Perfect. Shema.
Shemath. Yawapa. Waya.
Sop.
Oh, sop. That's the essay.
That's a P on the end. Okay. Special connector, and then a sa.
Okay. Wasapa. Wa.
That's la.
La Amar.
Perfect. Verse 25. Oh wait, where we at? Here.
Right
Okay,
here.
I'm slacking.
Yasapar.
Yasap.
Yahweh.
Perfect.
Laya.
That's a B.
Oh, Ba'ar.
Bun.
Oh, Bun.
Special character at the end.
Okay.
That's a car.
Akar.
Verse 25.
Verse 25. Ha.
Wa.
Oh. Waya. Yeah.
Wayaha.
Wayaha.
Yeah.
Wayahawa. Car.
That's right. No, that's right.
Ka'ashar.
That's right.
Yalla.
Da. Yalla da.
Yalla daya.
Yalla da.
Yalla da. Right here. This is.
Yeah, right there.
What is this?
That's a ra.
Oh.
Rakah.
Recall.
Mm-hmm.
Ath. Yawa Salpar. Wayasap.
Perfect.
Waya Shamar. Waya Amar.
Perfect, sir.
Wayai. Wayakwab. Allah. Lapar. Laban. Shala. What is that one? Shalakayam. Shalakanaya.
That's a wa.
Wa'ala. Wala'aka. Walaka. Aban.
That's an L.
Allah.
Mm-hmm.
MA right there, right?
That's a MQ.
Okay. Makaraya. Makaraya.
Okay. Where are we at? That's right here. It's right here. Okay.
Wala'a.
Tazaya.
Wala'a Tazaya.
Mm-hmm.
What's this one again?
That's the.
Oh. The car.
The na.
The na.
The naha.
The naha. A bun.
That's ata.
What's this?
That's a na.
Nashaya.
Perfect.
What's that?
That's ata.
Wa'ata.
Yeah, that's gotta work.
Yalla Yala Shaya.
Yala
Daya. Ashamar.
Ashar.
Abayra. Abada. Abadataya. Atarak. Bahan. Wa'ala'a. Walaka'a. Kaya. Ataha. Yada'ai.
Perfect.
What's this one again?
That's Ata.
Ata. I got Abba. Abadaya. Abadathya. Ashar. Abba.
That's a B.
Abad. Dayak. Abayata. That's like it.
27.
Verse 27. It's a B too.
It's a Y.
Waya Shamar. Wayamar. Alayaham.
Allah, you're right. Allah, ya.
Alaya. What's that word? Wa. Alayawa.
That's a B.
Laban.
Perfect.
I'm.
That's a M. That square at the end.
That's
it's at the end. That's a M.
Oh.
It's at the end.
Yeah. I'm.
No, that's an N.
Speak up.
Na'a.
I don't know. I'm too wild.
That's a Ma. No, that's a Taza.
Oh, Matazai. Taya. Matazaya.
Go ahead.
Mataza. Atayam.
Mataza Athaya.
Mataza Ataya.
That's like
Kada.
Khan.
Oh, Khan. Khan. Ba'ai. Yeah. Ba'ai ya. Ba'ayai. Bayana ya. Banaya.
Yak.
Banayak.
I'm sorry, I said nah.
Naha. Nakasha ya.
That's a thought.
Oh, Nakashataya.
Yep, that's perfect.
Waya. Wayaba da. Oh, Wayaba bara. Kwa. Kanaya. Yahweh. Allah la shar. Bala shada.
Here you go.
Baga.
Lalak.
Bala lakat.
Baga lalak.
Baga lalak. Verse 28.
Oh no, that's it. 27. That's it, sir.
That's it?
Yeah. Final
All
con, sir.
right, let's get into it. Let's finish it up, man.
Final con, sir. This is Genesis 30 and 20. And Leah said, the Most High have endued me with good dowry. Now will my husband dwell with me, because I have borne him 6 sons. And she called his name Zebulun.
All right, she called him Zebulun. Zebulun, I do believe, is the Guatemalans and the Panamanians. Right?
Sir.
You understand, out of South America. Right? So now she has her 6th son, and his name is what again?
Zebulun.
Right? Zabalawan. Is it Zabalawan? Zabalawan. The water out. All right, keep going.
And verse 21, and afterwards she bare a daughter and called her name Dinah.
Right, had a daughter. Daughter's name was Dinah. All right, read on.
Verse 22, and the Most High remembered Rachel, and the Most High hearkened to her, and opened her womb.
The Lord allowed Rachel to now have a baby, and so he remembered Rachel and hearkened unto her. You understand? And allowed her to have a child as well. Go ahead.
Verse 23.
Which also shows that if you're obedient to the Most High, that the Most High can give you the things that you want, that you desire, that you need, that you lawfully want. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all you got to do is just show your obedience, and of course, pray to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord wants your servitude, He wants your obedience, but He also wants you to call, you know, to show Him that that these things that you want, to show Him that you want those things, you desire those things, by showing your obedience. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And afterwards, Slakia, verse 22. And the Most High remembered Rachel, and the Most High hearkened to her and opened her womb. Verse 23. And she conceived and bare a son, and said, the Most High have taken away my reproach. And verse 24, and she called his name Joseph.
Joseph, right? Joseph, was it Joseph or was it Dan?
It says
Joseph. Was
Joseph.
Yeah, that was Ephraim and Manasseh.
But Ephraim and Manasseh. All right, got you. All right, good. Go ahead.
And he called his name Joseph and said, the Most High shall add me another son.
Right. Go ahead.
Verse 25, and it came to pass when Rachel had born Joseph, that Joseph said unto Laban, send me away.
Joseph said unto Laban, what?
Send me away,
Keep reading.
that I may go to mine own place and to my country.
I'm sorry, read that from the top. I got to get back into the context. I'm
all the way from the top, sir?
No, not all. Go to the verse right before.
And she called, verse 24, and she called his name Joseph and said, the Most High shall add me to another son. Verse 25, and it came to pass when Rachel had born Joseph, and Joseph said unto Laban, send me away.
That's where you keep messing me up, because you keep saying, you said Joseph, and then you said Joseph again. That says Jacob right after Joseph.
Lock it. And it came to pass when Rachel had born Joseph, that Jacob said unto Laban, send me away, that I may go into my own place and to my country.
So now Jacob, because you got to remember, Jacob was, had left, where Isaac and Rebecca was to get away from Esau,
right?
Because Esau wanted him dead, right? So he goes to Laban, which is Rebecca's brother, right? Goes to Laban, stays with Laban. You know what I'm saying? And during this time period, he gets with Leah, he gets with Rachel. They end up having all of these babies, and now it's up to this point where he's saying, let me go now. I've done my service here. Allow me to take, my wives and my family, my children, and go to another land, right? So I can establish myself. Go ahead.
And verse 24. No, verse 26 is like it, sir. Give me my wives and my children, for whom I have served thee, and let me go, for thou knowest my service which I have done thee.
So he's saying, you know how hard I've worked, and certainly understand. You understand that I'm putting in a lot of work. So allow me to take my children and my family, everything that I established here, and go my way. Go ahead.
Verse 27. And Laban said unto her, I pray thee, if I have found favor in thine eyes, tarry. But I have learned by experience that the Most High have blessed me for thy sake.
Read it one more time.
And Laban said unto him, I pray thee, if I have found favor in thine eyes, tarry.
Right.
For I have learned by experience that the Most High have blessed me for thy sake.
You understand the look? Because what he knew, what Laban knew about Jacob is that the Lord had really blessed him to have Jacob being with him. Because Jacob took care of his flock and has made Laban a very wealthy man. And also gave, of course, Laban a lot of children, grandchildren, I should say. You understand? So we better say something like it.
So I was just gonna use like what Laban, like Esau knows the same thing today. Like what Laban knows, like, you know, he's rich because of us. You know,
right?
The work that we do here and everything that we bring to this hellhole called America.
That's right.
Is the reason why they're rich.
And then if I could give them a hand, if I could, it was such great brotherhood. You understand? Because that's how we dealt with each other, man. That's how beautiful our brotherhood was. Like if a brother's taking care of me by allowing me to come stay with him, right? And I'm serving him, you know, as payment for his brotherly love and him extending his brotherhood to me, allowing me to stay there, then I'm gonna do some things that's gonna help this brother out too.
Right.
And over all of that time that Jacob stayed with Laban, because Laban allowed him to come and live and thrive off of his land and off of his wealth, he increased the wealth. You understand? Of Laban. You understand? Keep reading.
That's it, sir.
That was it on that?
Okay.
All right. Amidium. All right, we're going to prepare to close out the Sabbath service.
La Yashala.
All right, blow the horn. All right, men of Israel, prepare to salute the Torah. Barney will grab the Torah. I think the paper kind of ripped, so to speak. Weird, with it. It might come off of 2 pieces, but I'm gonna figure out a way to connect it so everybody gets it. All right. Yahweh Shemi Ashab Brakya.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Brakya.
All right, and then
Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Brakya.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Brakya.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Brakya.
that's our first.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Brakya.
All right. Wapan Yahakwadim. He's turned towards the east. Again, we're going to read the prayers in the Hebrew and in the English. All right, whenever you're ready.
Lord's Prayer. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Sheba Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh. Malafutka. Raba'ah. Ratazayaka. Ayah. Asha. Ma'aratazah. Gawa. Ayah. Mashemayim. Lathan. Lanawa. Lakam. Call. Yawam. Masalak Nawa. Nawawak Nawa. Nasalak Nawa. Nawawak Yanawa. Wala'ah. Aba'ayanawa, Anasayawan, Abal, Awashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwaf, Wahala, Wathaparaf, Awalangim, Aman.
What he said in English is, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name,
hallowed be thy name,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come, will be done,
done,
earth,
in earth,
as it is in heaven, give us this day, our daily bread, forgive us our debts, forgive our debtors,
forgive our debtors,
lead us not into temptation, deliver us from evil, from thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Haikak to power, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Babu Kusha, Satala Nawa, Akak, Larpa'a, Kamalakla, Wakal, Marawa, Akak, Lafahar, Amatazarium, Akak, Lahakwium, Amathium, Akak, Al-Rapawath, Amatullah, Lagarshim, Bashim, Yahushai, the water. Aman.
What he said in the English was, Yahweh.
In
the name of Yahushua.
Name Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
Name Yahushua.
Thank you. So be it.
Bless Israel, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Raklanawa, Washarala, Wayah, Bayah, Saporium, Barak, Wapa'ah, Magan, Agan, Bashim Yahushua, the water. Aman.
This is the prayer that we send up for all our loved ones. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, bless us, and Israel, and the school, bless, heal, shield, and protect.
Bless, heal, shield, and protect.
Yahushua, in the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121, Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahorarium, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azaria, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Asha, Shamayam, Warataza, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regalyaka, Ayanawam, Shamarka, Aina, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shashamar, Yashara, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Ayayaid, Yamyanka, Yahwamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Yala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Akal Rai, Shamar, Af, Napashka, Nahawa, Yashimar, Tazaatka, Waba'athwa, Ma'atha, Waya'ah, Awalam.
This is what he said in the English, Psalms 121. I will lift up my eyes,
unto
the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold, he that keepeth Israel,
he that keepeth Israel,
neither slumber nor sleep.
sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh
shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time
forth.
And forevermore.
And even forevermore.
Psalms 83. Alahayim, Al-Damayah, Yakah, Al-Thakarash, Wa'al, Ashakwat, All, Kayahana, Awayabat Yaka, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'ash, Al-Makah, Yab Yawaka, Ya'ira Yamka, Sawada, Wayatha, Yatazawa, Altaza, Pawanyaka, Amarawa, Lakawa, Wanakakadam, Magaya, Wala'a, Yakakar, Hasham, Yasharala, Iwada, Kaya, Na'awa, Tazawak, Laba, Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Bariyaf, Yakar, Rathwa, Ahalaya, Adama, Slakia. Adawam, Wayashamai, Alahayam, Mawaba, Wagariam, Gabal, Wamawan, Wamalak, Palashat, I'm Yashapyaka, Tazawa, Gum, Ashawar, Nalawa, Amaim, Hayawa, Sarawai, Labanuya, Lawat, Shalah, Asha, Laham, Kamadian, Kasaya, Sara'ah, Kayabian, Banakal, Kakwashwan, Nashab Madwa, Bayawan, Da'arawa, Hayawa, Daman, Ladama, Shayathamwa, Nada, Yamawa, Karab, Wazaka, Abba, Wasakabak, Wakatazal, Mano I, Call, Nasaya, Kamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nasharirasha, Nasharasha, Lanawa, Af, Na'awaf, Alahayam, Alahaya, Sawath Hamwa, Kagaya Gaya, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rakawa, Ka'ah, Thaba'ir Ya'ara, Walahaba, Thalahat, Harayam, Kan, Tharadakma, Wasa'aroka, Wasaba, Wapathka, Thabahalam, Mala'ah, Panaha, Kualawan, Waya, Bakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Waya, Mahalwa, Aya'id, Waya, Kaparawa, Waya, Abadwa, Waya, Da'awa, Kaya, Atha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labatka, Al-Yawan, Al-Kol, Harataza.
All right, this is what we said in the English. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
Thy
thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
And lifted up their heads.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
Consulted against thy
Consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said.
They have said.
Come. Let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
The name of Israel.
The name of Israel.
May be no more.
May no more.
In
remembrance.
So like, for they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
With one consent. They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of
And
Edom.
the Israelites.
And the Israelites.
Moab. And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
The Baal.
Baal.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The
inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur is also joined with
They have
them.
hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah. Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As the Midianites.
As the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
The brook of Kasan.
The brook of Kasan.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They have became dung for the earth.
They have become dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
And like Zael.
And like Zael.
Yea. All their princes as Zabah.
All their princes as Zabah.
And as Amunah.
And as Amunah.
Who said, let us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves
the house of Yahweh.
The house of Yahweh.
In possession.
In possession.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
Stumble before the wind.
Stumble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
The flame setteth the mountains on fire.
As the flame that setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute
them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
Make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill thy faces with shame.
They may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be
confounded. And troubled forevermore.
And troubled forevermore.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose name alone. alone.
Whose name alone
is
is
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Who art the most high.
Who art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
All right. Sar, we return. Before we close it out, is there anybody that wants to be anointed? That's our Christ. Let me get the anointing prayer together. We'll just close that at the end.
Okay,
All right, just the men right here behind me. All right, ready? Repeat after me. Yabaraka Yahweh.
Yabaraka Yahweh.
Wayashamarka.
Shamarka.
Ya'ar Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hanyawah. Al-Yakah. Wayakanka. Yasha'ah. Yahweh. Hanyawah. Al-Yakah. Wayashamlaka. Shalom. Yahweh. Bashem. Yahushai. Barak. Rapah. Magun. Zamara. Bashim Yahushai.
Bashim Yahushai.
The water. Aman. This is the prayer that we send up. Yahweh, bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh, make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh, lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, bless, heal, shield, and protect. All right, give a hand. Anybody else want to get anointed before we close out? Come on, Big Gad. Christ. All right. You ready? Yabaraka Yahweh.
Yabaraka Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Ya'ar Yahweh.
Ya'ar Yahweh.
Hanyawah.
Al-Yakah.
Wayakanka. Yasha'ah. Yahweh.
Hanyawah.
Al-Yakah. Wayashamlaka. Shalom. Yahweh. Bashem. Yahushai. Barak. Rapah. Magun.
Not
Bashim Yahushai. The water. Aman. This is what we said again. Yahweh bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, bless, heal, shield, and protect. Amen. Anybody else? Anybody else before we close it out? All right? Nobody? All right, with that being said, one courtesy salute to the men of Israel. Madiam Shabbat, Amadiam, Barak, Yahweh. All right, Sar towards the sisters. Courtesy salute to the sisters. Amadiam Shabbat, Amadiam, Barak, Yahweh. All right, with that being said, Yadu Matah dismissed.